Are you guys looking for plugins for Final Cut Pro? You need more titles, transitions, and all these various things to make your videos more cinematic? Well, check out this video. I got a pack that I'm going over today that has just a huge variety. What's up, guys? If you're new here, my name is Paul and I run a channel that inspires other creators that your future is whatever you make it. I do that through gear reviews and tutorials, and today we're going over some Final Cut tutorials, specifically a plugin pack. So if you like this kind of video content, I do Sony cameras and other related video content on this channel all the time, so hit that subscribe button and join the family. Today I'm going over this mega cinematic pack that you can find on Videohive, and it's got a lot of different variety. You get 180 Instagram story templates, you get 350 transitions, 200 LUTs that's included, 90 titles, 40 YouTube like banners and subscribe buttons and other knickknacks for YouTube content, and 30 plus lighting leaks, 150 audio effects that you're able to just drop in and add to your collection in Final Cut Pro, which is kind of what I did. I made a separate folder for them and just dropped them all in. But all this stuff is pretty cool, and in today's video, I'm just gonna kind of breeze through Final Cut, kind of show you what's on the screen and give you like a little taste, a sample. You can also go to Videohive's site and see all the different things and scroll through. They have literally like everything in a video form just playing for you, so you can see what you're buying before you get it. But I'm also gonna be doing that here today. I will say that they did send this to me, but I'm not obligated to like say how good it is. I'm just kind of sharing with you my experience with me using it and some of the favorite features for me that I've personally used over the course of having this plugin pack. I will say it's really easy to use. You just drop and go into your templates folder, and you have all these titles. If you need to know how to do that, I have a video on that, and you can check it out in the corner here. But all these are ready to go in Final Cut Pro. No issues. They're 4K ready. They're just it's easy to use. That's why I love these packs. But we're gonna go into this here. So this is what I have the pack right here. There's a bundle, and then there's I have it separated by the YouTube stuff. So this is like all the YouTube end screen stuff it comes with. You know, you can. It's nice to have little templates like this, so you don't have to create them from scratch. And once again, these are fully like modifiable, so like if you don't like the colors, you can go in there and change the colors. I love these little, you know, subscribe buttons and banners at the bottom. They're just really cool. And like I said, you like this one, you just drag it down into your thing, and it's already the right length for the YouTube end screens, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you can just like click on it, and you can go through, and you can, oh, you don't like the red, you can I like green better. You can go through and just start changing the colors of all these little templates here. And that is the nice thing about it. You know, you can literally make this your own. So yeah, somebody else might be using this same template, but if you modify it enough, change the font, change the colors, you know, you can make this your own. And it's pretty. I love these type of packs. It just gets you a great starting point, and saving yourself time is money. So they got a lot of titles, which I like these type of titles because they're not like super fancy. They're kind of like more basic. You know, you're not gonna get anything like super flashy. Just different ways to incorporate titles and be kind of minimalistic. You can use these on client shoots, you can use these for YouTube. I like these because it gives you a great starting point, and you can make a whole series, and a lot of these go together really well. So if you're doing like a series for a client event or a client, you know, video, you can keep the same feel and look consistently throughout your thing. So that's kind of what, when I get to a point where I'm trying to change up my client videos, I usually go find a new, you know, Final Cut Pro pack and download a new one just to use it, you know, have something different, so your clients aren't always seeing the same thing, and you know, you don't have to spend the time making all these things in motion, or maybe you don't even know how to do it. You don't have to worry about it because they're just drop and go. So a lot of titles here. We got more titles, and so there's not a ton of titles in this pack, but there's a decent amount. So this pack has a nice variety. The only thing I would say I wouldn't really use in this pack personally is the LUTs. I haven't used them, but I'll get to other things that I have used a lot in a little bit too. So they got these like little Instagram story or the social media like square boxes that you can, they're pretty much size already for social media. And posts, and they're little templates like this. It's really cool. Got a lot of Instagram stuff. They try to break it down into like categories like fashion and all that stuff, but literally you can use it for whatever you want, and you can change the font. You can change what the font says. It's really to get your mind into like ooh, I could use this for something, or whatnot. So, and if you do happen to be a foodie or whatever, they got a lot of stuff at stores here, like sales, organic food. I mean, you can, like I said, you can change the font to do whatever you want, so it doesn't really matter necessarily what it says on there. You customize it to make it say whatever you want. That's what, and then they break it in. There's a few more kinetic, they call it kinetic titles. So then you have more Instagram. I mean, there's a ton of Instagram stuff in this pack. This is, I almost feel like this is almost like an Instagram stories pack. They do make a dedicated Instagram stories pack, and I haven't seen that one, but wow, there probably would be a lot. So, going through all these, just tons of stories, as you can see here. And then you get to the social media icons. Everybody needs some social media icons for stuff. You get a follow button, some PayPal, some share buttons, YouTube button, and then you have the social media titles where you can actually put your channel name or your Instagram tag, and it's something different. And then yet again, they have more Instagram and social media post style templates. There's a ton in this pack for that. So if that's something that you're into, you definitely want to check this pack out. Now, the other thing that I really like about this pack is the mega bundle transitions. Now, I'm not usually a super transition-y kind of guy. Like, I usually like pretty clean cuts, but there is a time and a place for it, and they have a lot of transitions. The ones I really like using are, scrolling down through here, there's a glitch. So they got a number of glitches in here. And then just in the transitions section here, I mean, these glitches are cool. These are probably the most things that I've used out of this pack, and it made my money's worth just well enough, because I do all these like glitch transitions and stuff like that for like for live streams, intros, and all this stuff that I've used. So that's been well good. And then you keep scrolling down, and eventually you get to a full-on glitch section where there's even more glitches. I mean, these things look legit. They look cool. And they're just drop and drag. You just drag them in between two clips, and it's a nice little glitch transition. Or if you want to, break up your, clip, like just you slice it, drag it in, and you got a nice glitch transition. So I love all these glitch transitions. They did a really nice job with these, and this is probably my favorite part of the pack. Would you spend $40 for just glitch transitions? I don't know. That's up to you, but like I said, you can always get the subscription plan too. Spend $16.50 a month, go out and download to your heart's content, and then when you're tired of doing it, just cancel it, But there's tons of stuff. Spins, zoom outs, like slides, like these are a little bit cleaner. You can kind of like use these to hide for like super fast pans. I like more transitions like that than like the fancy like bars and shapes that I don't really use those very often, but there's a ton of transitions in this pack as well. It's almost like this pack is like transitions and Instagram stories, and then they throw in some titles, and they also give you a lot of LUTs. And the other thing is the audio stuff. So, I mean, I just dragged my audio in already to my Final Cut library, so they have like a lot of whoosh sounds, and they have the glitch sounds. They're already all in here, so all these little glitch, all these were included. And and some of these were in that pack. The ones that say like Glitch FX02, these were all in there. I mean, there's just a ton of different stuff that it came with, which is nice because they give you all those glitch transitions, and then they give you a lot of glitch sound effects to kind of mix and mingle into that pack. So this is what really makes that cinematic pack. There's a lot of LUTs that are included, but I personally don't like using LUTs very often. I have a few LUTs that I use, but I don't go crazy. But if you are somebody that wants to stylize your video and give it a different look, it's a great option, and it has a lot of LUTs included. So even if you don't use the LUTs, it's a pretty good value for the pack, and the LUTs are just kind of an extra added on bonus. If you're interested in buying these packs, you can get the pack for 40 bucks. But if you really want to get your money's worth, you can go to subscribe for $16.50 a month and have unlimited downloads off of not just this pack, but other packs and other things in Videohive, and I feel like that's the best bang for the buck. So if I was considering buying this pack or any other packs, because there's multiple packs that are pretty good, I've done a few videos on too, but I would get the subscription plan. That's just me, and then you can cancel it whenever you want to. That's my big preview of this pack. I've been mainly using the glitch transitions and a lot of the other, a little bit of the few zoomy, fast cinematic transitions, and then the titles. They have a nice small group of really good usable minimalistic titles. So that's the big things that I've been using out of this pack. It was worth it for me. If you're interested in something like this, there'll be links down in the description below where you can check it out and beef up your Final Cut Pro experience and your client work, and just make your videos look a little bit more professional and have a little bit of a nice taste to them. So if you like this video, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing other Final Cut Pro tutorials in the future as well, and you guys know that I will see you in the future.